Arim Balim Petegim is a 1970 Turkish romantic drama film starring beautiful actress Turkan Soray, one of the most iconic actresses in Turkish cinema. The title translates to My Bee, My Honey, My Honeycomb, and the film was directed in 1970 by Muzaffer Arslan. I was so happy to find this movie as it is a perfect example to the theme we explore on my channel. The journey of a woman who finds and acknowledges her feminine power, and a journey of her becoming a queen. A journey from submissiveness to self-assertion. And in this video we will analyze the dynamic between the male and female protagonist. We will look into the examples in biology and evolution to learn the patterns and what went wrong in this story. And in the end of this video, I will share with you the actual steps that we can take to achieve such self-asserted and queen-like state, which also matches the journey of our protagonist. So as always, let's start with the plot. The daughter of a private eye falls in love with father's playboy client. Pretending to have busy love life, she makes him jealous. In the beginning of this movie, we can see the character played by Turkan Soray. She is a beautiful, regular woman who falls in love with the local playboy Harun. Just from her energy, we can see that she is very into that man and determined to win him. Her submission in the stage is characterized by her putting him on a pedestal. And when you are idealizing someone, you put that person on a pedestal and automatically you put yourself below that person. I think the most healthy and natural state in male and female relationships is having the man pursuing you and seeing you as a prize. And this is a dynamic seen in all animal kingdom. It is the male who brings gifts to the female and she is deciding whether she will be his or not. And in other words, due to biological reasons like painful and risky childbirth and childbearing, it is the female who is deciding if she wants to take that risk with that man or not. Our goal as females is to secure a committed male who will be able to take care and help us raise our kids together. So we don't want someone who will leave us before the baby is born, or someone you won't be able to rely on. This is why males across all species are trying to pursue the female they find valuable and want to show them their interest. And for this exact reason, we want men to pursue us also. We want to be seen as valuable and we want to actually be the prize instead of chasing. As only this natural dynamic can truly make a healthy and long-lasting relationship. The exact same dynamic is seen in this movie and many other movies I have done an analysis on. Our character Zeynep is very much into this guy, and her interest towards this guy is genuine and healthy. And again, due to many biological factors, it is natural for women to seek committed relationships and long-lasting relationship like marriage. And the masculine approach is not the same, and the man will only commit to a woman that he finds valuable and one that he actually wants. Coming back to our movie and taking this evolutionary and biological approach to male-female relationship, it is Zenyep who is chasing and pursuing this man. We can see her not being in her full feminine power and her self-worth is compromised, as she is desperately wanting to win this guy. As she sees him dancing and having fun with other women, it hurts her even more, which is the exact effect of you chasing a man. Your self-respect will decline if you do that, and this never truly works. Men are natural hunters. If they are not trying to win you, it means they are not interested enough, and if you need to chase someone, it means they are running from you. Zeynep wins that man and they go to bed together. The next morning, she learns that he abandoned her. She goes into deep depression and even tries to take her own life. You see, she has put him on a such pedestal trying to win him, and then she feels used and abandoned. She feels disrespected and used. And I mean, what a terrible state to be in. I think our lovely character have reached the lowest point in her life, and the good thing is that from there you can only go upwards. And this is from that moment that we can see that amazing transformation of Zeynep and the only true revenge. In other words, she is stepping into her queen power. her. And the moment she does it, her aura changes and she becomes extremely magnetic. Her looks also change. And you can say, sure, she only becomes a queen when she changes her looks. But I think we change our looks when we truly feel worthy of being a beautiful woman. It is the mindset that changes, and your beauty and physical appearance follows that. And so the best revenge is to direct the love back into yourself and bloom. We see similar transformation in plenty of movies like Malena, Sabrina, or even The Holidays that I have all done analysis on. It is the transformation from a woman to a queen who knows her worth, her self-esteem is in place, and she sees herself as a queen that we all are. Coming back to our movie, we also see a huge transformation in the male protagonist. He is amazed by her magnetic aura and the roles change. With her newly found self-worth, she is automatically put on a pedestal, and this is him leaning towards her. She now knows her worth and is ready to accept the good treatment. And ladies, I have learned that men actually want to treat a woman like this. They want to see the queen in you, and the trick is you need to be the queen yourself first and see yourself as such before someone else's can. And so let me now share with you the few steps on the journey from submission to self-assertion. You see, the journey from submission to self-assertion and self-worth is a deeply personal and transformative process. So point number one is awareness. This journey starts with us acknowledging the fact that we take that role, moving through life with broken self-image and self-worth. It is the state where the desires, opinions, and needs are consistently overshadowed by others. Then the point number two is internal conflict. We see the self-asserted, queen-like woman and we want to be like them, but it is our inner critic that is trying to hold us back. There is certainly a discomfort of submission clashing with the emerging desire for self-expression and respect. Point number three is seeking validation. In this stage, we may look outward for validation. We might seek reassurance from others or test the waters by asserting ourselves in small ways, trying to notice the response. This phase is very crucial as it helps us building confidence and understanding the dynamic of self-assertion. Point number four is exploration, experimentation, and building confidence. In this stage, we are trying to experimenting with self-assertion more actively. This involves setting boundaries, expressing opinions more openly, and pursuing personal goals. This is a learning process with successes and setbacks that contributes to growth and self-understanding. The successes in standing up for ourselves start building a sense of confidence, and this is exactly the element that fuels our self-assertion even more, creating a positive feedback loop. Point number five is redefining relationships. With growing self-assertion, relationships often change. Some relationships may become strained or end, while others may deepen and become more authentic. This is a very critical stage where we learn how to navigate relationships with respect for our own needs and desires. Point number six is embracing self-worth. The culmination of this journey is a deep-seated sense of self-worth. We no longer feel the need to seek external validation. We recognize our intrinsic value and we are comfortable with our identity, independent of others' opinions and approval. And the last point is continuous growth. This journey, of course, doesn't have a final endpoint. Even after reaching a strong sense of self-worth, there is continuous growth, and the life experiences may challenge this sense. But with each challenge, we become more resilient and grounded in our self-worth. And so, ladies, this transformation is marked by the gradual shedding of self-doubt and embrace of our authentic self. And this is leading to a life lived with greater freedom, fulfillment, and integrity. And this is the exact journey we see our protagonists go through. The effect is mesmerizing, as from a regular woman she turns into a woman in her full feminine power. She finds her sensuality, her self-worth, and she values herself enough to know that she deserves to be pursued by men. The male gaze also follows this transformation, and we can see she is surrounded by men. and wins the one she wanted. He truly falls in love with her and values her. The thing is that other people will only value and respect you as much as you value yourself. This is why it is so crucial to work on our self-concept first. And I'm so grateful for all those lovely characters who show us and model how this can be done. And we can just catch the inspiration and let it fuel us in our own self-improvement journey. I also truly recommend you checking the movie analysis on the movie Holiday, as it tells us the same story, the importance of becoming the leading actress in our own life.